Hello, this is Blue Angel 777. My name is Pamela. Please like and subscribe. I'm doing a reading today today is Monday. It is the 8th, July 8th, 2024. 8's Abundance Day. We got 8 energy with the 8 years. 16 plus 7 is what, 23 down to a 5 of change and liberation, freedom. I'm feeling strong heart chakra, purging, and I just felt even sacral chakra really low down, really I feel like we're getting in tune with our sacral chakras as far as creativity and the spiritual abundance amongst all this other stuff that we're feeling of release, ego death, letting go, body purgings, things like that. How many of you are having aches and pains, like lower back issues, strong, heavy in the heart, feels like lung issues, solar plexus, throat chakra, a lot of clearing in the throat chakra is happening. How many of you are going through those different symptoms? Your body's really heavy, purging, spiritual baths, grounding, drinking lots of spring water, and I'm emphasizing spring water. Getting around water, the ocean or the lakes or wherever you are, the rivers, getting in touch with that negative ions and helping to clear your energy. I'm going to clear these cards. We got some really big energies. The moon is in Leo today. And we have, it's the beginning of this new week. What is it today? The 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. By Friday, we have Venus shifting to Leo. And then she's going to oppose Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. And it's a really big energy, especially at Venus. And Venus is shifting from Cancer to Leo. And Venus rules relationships and money, our finances, and all those different things. And also the higher octave of Venus is Neptune, which Neptune's retrograde, so there's probably some trines with that also. I'm getting the moon and Leo is doing some lining up with Saturn. Mercury is sextile with Jupiter at 0 degrees. Venus is sextile Uranus at 0 degrees. And then North Node is trine Mercury. With these opposing energies I was talking about, with these 3 planets that are shifting to Leo that are opposing this Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, those are really difficult energies. It's really pushing through for our ego deaths and release and letting go of things. But with that, it's trining with our North Node in Aries. So with those alignments, so with that is helping us to push us on our path, our truth. There's some difficult transitions and we're feeling it in our body. So we really got to do the work, stretching, movements. And you listen to your spirit and guide. My daughter just out of nowhere decided to go running today, and I'm really happy that she's doing that. And she was running for a while and doing really well, and she stopped, and all of a sudden out of the blue she went running today. And I'm really happy for her because it's her body or spirit telling her that you need to do this to process some of this energy that is oppressed within your body. And we do naturally do those things. So listening to your spirit, being set, and we're in this hermit energy of being recluse and kind of sitting with yourself, listening to our bodies and following that. And that's that trine with our North Node, our path. It's guiding us. So we're learning how to listen to our bodies and pay attention to those things. So I want to do a read today and see what this energy, a real quick one. So I call angels, ancestors, guides, sending masters from 5D and above. I call the directions west, north, east, south, Mother Earth, universe, all my relations. I call in the elements fire, earth, air, water, ether, the winds, the messengers of the universe. And connect with this energy today. It's Monday, July 8th, 2024. What is this energy with the collective and this masculine, feminine energy, the twins, the counterparts, your own spiritual journey with your masculine, feminine, that alignment? What is the message, please? I want to do a shout out to my neighbor, Maria. She picked these for us, and they're just beautiful. That could represent our solar plexus or sacral chakra. It's very yellow, orangey energy there, but they're very beautiful. She's such a sweet lady that lives next door to me. She's just I just want to send her love. She's going through her own grief, loss of her auntie, and her animal, her fur baby passed away. So she's going through her own transitions. And if we're not losing loved ones, actually physical deaths that's throwing us into this. Ego death is awakening. We're going through our own ego death, our transitions. And I was listening to Molly McCord today, and she was saying that things are cracking open, and it's difficult. Leo's has a fixed energy, so there's a stubbornness there, kind of set in their ways, and Taurians are too. They're the fixed energy. So, but like I said before, this Pluto, this awakening, sometimes that energy is that deep truth. It could be a difficult truth or a transition, because especially if you're hanging on to something so tightly because of that stubbornness, and that's where that ego death comes in. So let's see what the energy is for today. Take a deep breath and release and let go. Clear, clear, clear all resisting or blocked energies. Yes, truth. Bringing in that truth, and that could be Aquarian energy too, with this Pluto in Aquarius retrograde energy, but it is bringing in that inner truth, that spiritual truth, or an understanding. The reason, or I did a reading yesterday, and I always see the truth, the Ace of Swords, as the truth. It's also the mental, it's the air element of understanding and clarity and things like that. I'm looking at this Ace of Swords as of a higher understanding, and I get this angel tingles on my left side of my body, which is the feminine side. And there's a higher understanding and clarity of things within self and within others. And that's where, again, this natural, Eckhart Tolle was saying, where things just kind of fade off, we let go naturally. There's a higher understanding of seeing things, whatever it is in your lifetime or in your circle or with your collective, with your twin, with your soul family, whatever it is, a higher understanding. You're more empathic, the Queen of Cups. You're more loving unconditionally, loving without conditions, having compassion, being empathic, or being sympathy, having sympathy. The Seven of Pentacles is gestational period. This is also being an empath, all you empaths out there, of feeling and understanding, and not just in a cognitive way, but like in our bodies of feeling, okay? We have the Seven of Pentacles of gestational period. This is Taurian energy also. Uranus is in Taurus, and there's that 0 point with Venus is sextile with Uranus at this time. Uranus is the Great Awakener, taking that leap. It's the Fool card in tarot, and it's pushing us over that edge and trusting. There's the white flower with the white dog. There's that purity, the essence of that heart chakra, of being an ether spirit. But the gestational period here is the Seven of Pentacles, of looking back in your past. Not looking at it from it could be a ground point of view with the Pentacles there, but not looking at it from the mind, so to speak. It's more looking at it from the heart space of being understanding of situations in your life. And releasing and letting go of that. Something about seeing things from a higher perspective and a knowing and understanding is such a blessing, because it helps us to let go. As soon as you understand, it's like an instant release. It helps us to let go of things. And the Seven of Pentacles is a card of looking back into your life and seeing things from different perspectives, and also looking at it from your heart space, and also choosing self-love too. What is best for me, and understanding things in different perspectives. And there's the Ten of Wands, this overwhelming energy, and there's also burdens energy, and things that you're hanging on to, those burdens. The Ten of Wands to me is that, in the regular tarot card, is he's hanging on to every wand as a burden or something that overwhelms him, and he's hunched over but still moving, pushing through. And he's really got to let go of those things and hand out those different tasks to other people. One of the things I believe with traumas and things like that, we hang on to everything, and we're afraid to share with others or allow others to help us. It's because we're so guarded. It's release and allowing that energy to come in an energy of instant give and receive. Allowing to receive, giving and to receive, allowing that natural cycle to form. But to me, it's a strong release energy, and it's also December, a Sagittarian energy. There's the Chariot, progression. Things are naturally happening. This also represents Cancer energy, where it's still in Sun Cancer. There's the masculine, feminine, the alignment. Everything's being naturally guided. It's also a victorious card. It means that we're coming to the finish line. And there's the Knight of Wands of immaturity. And then the message coming in. A message. And then there's a Queen of Wands of rebirth. So I am picking up on the feminine energy for some reason today. When I said the left side of my body, got the chills. We go from the Knight of Wands of immaturity to the Queen of Wands. We're blossoming and rebirthing into the Knight, into the Queen. We're evolving. And there's some type of spiritual message coming as we reflect on things from the past. There's an incredible knowing and understanding that comes in with this energy. And then we get the Four of Cups of distractions and contemplating. And this is Cancer energy, the Four of Cups, and it is underneath the Chariot representing Cancer. But the Four of Cups is the Cancer energy, and the timeline is July 13th to the July 22nd. So this last week, next week, there's some, and I believe that's with Venus is going to shift to Leo, and that's when it's going to oppose Pluto. So there's something going to happen with that energy. And I feel it at the Nine of Cups, going towards our wish, seeing that Ace of Cups instead of looking into the past. But there's going to be a shift in that last Venus, and then also we have Venus shift that week. It's going to be pulling us out of that past with the Venus shifting into Leo when it opposes Pluto. And then on the 22nd, we have this week, we have the Sun shifting to Leo opposing Pluto. So two oppositions with Pluto that week. It's going to be, there's going to be release, and then we're helping us go towards our wish. So I feel like this next week and a half, we're still clearing and looking into the past and reassessing things in our life. And there's another Nine of Wands. So there's these endings. You got 9s and 10s in here of ending these old cycles. Also pushing us into that Capricorn full moon on the 21st, 22nd, the second Capricorn full moon. And there's releasing fears and anxieties that we're hanging on to. We're seeing that with the Seven of Pentacles, this gestational period. We're seeing the things, the fears. We're recognizing them as cycles and we're familiar with that. And there's the King of Cups, really interesting. We have the Queen and the King of Cups, the masculine, feminine in that heart space. So I feel like we graduated, a word that I don't use. We graduated from the mind into the heart. We've processed through, and I said before, we're coming out of that mind and we're learning how to follow our hearts. We're being more compassionate. We're shifting from the mind to the heart, and we're rebirthing into that space, going towards our wishes. Still some fears we're clearing out because it's scary, this new energy. And we got the Eight of Cups of evolution, evolving, emotionally stepping away from things. There's the King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. He is more grounded. He's secure. This is his Taurian energy. I will get this done. You know, this energy is more stable, grounded, and emotionally stepping away from things, moving out. There's the High Priestess. He's listening to his inner voice. There's the Ace of Wands of rebirthing, spirit, new beginnings. There's the Queen of Pentacles. So interesting that in the subconscious we have the grounding energy, the King and Queen of Pentacles. In the conscious we have the Queen and King of Cups. So it's kind of shifted, like the earth would be in the conscious, the awareness, and the Queen and King of Cups would be in the subconscious of the intuition, things like that. We're learning to follow our intuition in our conscious awareness here. There's the grounding here of processing all of that inner knowing with the High Priestess into that physical. And we're evolving and rebirthing into that, into the Divine Masculine King of Wands, which I have is, I got the Knight of Wands here into the Queen of Wands here, and then the masculine here, and the subconscious is evolving, and he's more passionate, compassionate. He's rebirthing. And here's the Two of Wands, incredible knowing with the Two of Swords and making decisions. With this incredible knowing will allow them and help them make the decisions with Neptune of seeing the truth. Neptune retrograde here is the hold back to see the truth and understand. With this Capricorn full moon that's coming up on the 21st, 22nd, and pulling us out of this stuck energy, this Eight of Swords of anxiety and heartache and There's communication, a drama, and movement happening. So a lot of changes that are happening here. So with all this happening, with this next full moon coming up, so we have a lot of transitions that are happening. But the inner knowledge and truth is coming in. We're shifted into our heart space, being more compassionate, understanding. We're naturally allowing old energies that we've been hanging on to, inner conflicts, conflict with others. Something's going to release, something's going to give and break. That dam is going to break and release and let things start to flow naturally again and get in balance with Mother Earth's energy. That's what I'm getting. So there's some barriers that need to be broke. Shifting out of, there's messages coming in. Communication, Moonology, please, for today. Moonology for today. Communication is key, the Gemini energy. Something that Gemini saw coming up. Jupiter. I believe Jupiter's in Gemini. Whew. Yes, Jupiter's in Gemini right now. And it is at 0 point today with Mercury and Leo sextile Jupiter and Gemini. So that's the twin energy, and it's opening up the doors for communication today. Strong communications could be coming in, messages. I did get some communication coming in. So it's opening up those doors for that. You're very close to achieving your goal. And then I get full moon in Cancer. Personal issue reaches resolution. With this Cancer energy, a personal issue reaches resolution. Then we got this full moon Capricorn coming up on the 21st, 22nd. The end of this tough cycle is approaching. And then I got some South Node energy showing up. This is the Capricorn energy that's showing up. And I got some South Node, don't let your past hold you back. And that's that, looking into the past. That's the South Node that's in Libra, and that balance and harmony that's coming in. And Lilith is in Libra, that stubborn energy. What is Neptune doing? Neptune is retrograde. It's a higher octave of Venus, of unconditional love, being in that place of unconditional love. Venus is trine Neptune at 3 degrees, and that's working together. And Neptune is a higher octave of Venus, so it is bringing in that unconditional love, and that's helping us to see that spiritual truth without all the barriers here of the Ten of Wands, of clouding our understanding and seeing things for truth, and not being poisoned by our mind with our negative child programmings or experiences in our life. We're not able to see things. We only go by what our mind is telling us. We've shifted into our heart space. Beautiful. And then I have the Oracle of 7 energies here for today. And I have the Time Machine. Okay. What does the Time Machine mean? It's also the number 3. It's inherited patterns, conditioning, lessons already learned, cellular memory, honoring the past without being trapped there. That's what this is. That's what this, wrapping this whole reading up into one card is looking back in that with the 7 of Pentacles. Reassessing our things in life and seeing things and understanding and feeling the cellular memory in our bodies. That's why we have all these aches and pains right now. The conditioning, inherited patterns, lessons already learned, honoring the past without being trapped there and allowing us to let it go. We rely on stories we inherit from our ancestors, our families, our culture, and the world around us to construct a map of our reality. As we develop new stories in life, we build on those old foundations, repair them when we can, or tear them down to begin again and again. Those are those tower moments that are coming in. The best and most powerful traits and experience of your ancestors are yours to integrate into your life so you don't have to revisit their hardships or rectify their mistakes. So we're letting go of the old things that aren't ours, and we're taking with us our inherited rights and gifts. Okay? You have a magical map with which to navigate your current circumstance. Look to the past for answers now. Ask yourself, in this situation, what can I learn from those who came before me? And what traits can I emulate to order and move through the challenge with wisdom? How can I build or what I already know and integrate this understanding? What might I do differently? And that's this higher understanding. Okay, so the question is, how can I build on what I already know and integrate this understanding. What might I do differently? So what are you going to do differently now with that higher knowing and understanding? Sometimes you walk blindly into traps set in the past. Perhaps you couldn't see that you were repeating a pattern until you were well in it. The best course of action here is to rest, practice self-compassion, and make a conscious choice to do something differently next time. Clarity will come, remember that. And that's that message that's coming in, that higher knowing. I'm going to leave this reading at that. And the question is, again, how can I build on what I already know and integrate this understanding? What might I do differently? And that's that higher understanding and knowing that is coming in for this day. So I send you all love and light. This Leo moon energy is your heart chakra, your solar plexus, being courageous and confident, not overdoing and being arrogant and your pride, because the negative of Leo would be very prideful and don't want to let go of things. Well, news for you, and I have a Leo rising, that Pluto is going to win, and it's going to break those barriers for you. So you can do it knowingly. I mean, you can do it knowing and understanding that, and making it easier, or it's just going to happen anyways and making it harder for yourself. So do the work, do those heart chakra healings in the solar plexus, sacral chakra. I'm picking up throat chakra. That throat chakra is opening up with this higher heart healing with the Leo energy, and those communications are coming in. So I send you all love and light. Please like and subscribe. Let me know how you're feeling. Sending you love. Thank you.